Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're going to talk about a very interesting RWA token on the base chain that goes by the name of IMO. Using this token, you can actually get exposure to the real estate market, to the real estate industry without actually having to purchase any property or anything else. And I'll explain how this whole thing works. We're going to talk about this token, what we can expect from this, and so forth. So make sure that you watch till the end. But as always, nothing in this video is a financial advice. So always do your own investigation and research. Now, this is the official website of IMO. It says this is, real estate investment in the blockchain era. So what this does essentially is we all know that real estate has a very high barrier to entry because of how expensive the properties can be. So if you have, let's say, $5,000 or $10,000 that you have to invest, that you want to invest in something, real estate isn't an option for you unless you have 100,000 or $200,000. That's when you can get into real estate. But if you have amounts in 5,000 to 10,000, even 20,000, real estate isn't a realistic option for you. But you still want to get that exposure, how these properties increase in value over time, and also during that time they create passive income because of rents and other ways. You want to get benefit of that, but you have a small amount. What you can do is you can come here in the IMO. What they do is they purchase property, rental properties in different areas. They do thorough research before investing into any property. Once they have acquired that property, which actually I can show you guys right now. I think it should be somewhere here and there where it shows the property that they have acquired, the one they're looking into. Currently, they have the apartment in Switzerland, and these are the, in real estate staking, which we are going to learn more about. So what they do is they acquire these properties, rental properties, and then they rent them, which obviously creates a stream of revenue, a passive revenue that they continuously get almost every month. And what they do is using the amount that they receive in income through these properties, they buy back the IMO token on the base chain and then they burn it, which we can verify because it happens on blockchain. It is sent to a burn address. So what that does is the amount of tokens in circulation are reduced, and the buyback creates a buying pressure, which eventually pushes the price to go up. So if we were to invest in the IMO token, we actually get the exposure to the real estate market without actually having to purchase any property. It says rental income after deducting expenses is invested into the ecosystem by purchasing IMO tokens on the market at current prices. And then these tokens are then sent to a burn address, which increases the value of the IMO token, which is how the investors, people who are holding onto these tokens, they can benefit because the value appreciate over time. And then this whole process repeats. So not only that the passive income continues to flow in, but they always have the option to buy more rental properties as the project grows. As they get more funds, they acquire more properties, get more rent, and this thing increases exponentially, which you can see this is an idea that can be scaled over time. This is the perspective that I'm looking at. This is an option that can be scaled. This method, it can be scaled. So not only is this token is going to get exposure because it is an RWA token, and lately RWAs are the focus of the industry. So not only is it going to get exposure from investors because it is an RWA token, but also as they move forward, they continue to buy the tokens and then burn them, which appreciates the value of the token over time. As the token is increased in value, more and more people are going to be interested in this token, And when that does, they will obviously be raising more and more money. The team will become stronger and stronger. They will have the option to purchase even more properties, get even more rent, more revenue, and that eventually flows back into the ecosystem. So that creates an endless cycle of how the revenue keeps increasing, which increases the buyback, which burns even more token, and the token become more scarce and scarce, which eventually increases its value. So that is what IMO, this token, offers. Now here are some of the live stats that we have. Then we have the tokenomics, the team allocation. You can also check the vesting that is on the team tokens and also vesting on the strategic partners, which fully unlocks on 2035 in about 10 years. So I think that is a guarantee that the team here is fully committed. And they also have this real estate staking option. So if you are someone who has a property that generates income, you can list it here. There will be a form here through which you can list it. And what that means is now every time you receives an income, that income is used to buy back and burn the tokens. And you as property owner, before this you were getting the income, the rental income. Now you will get that rental income in the IMO tokens with interest, but there will be some sort of lockup, and there will be a lockup period, which explains here. The longer the lockup period, the higher the interest percentage. So for those who wants to increase the rental income that they're getting, they can use this option. And the IMO token benefits because there are more properties listed, more rental income that pours in, there are more buyback and burns that happens. So this is another amazing option that we have here. You can learn about the team that is behind IMO. It is a Swiss team, and they have a very good experience in blockchain and in real estate. You can check out the LinkedIn profile, and you can also get their Telegram. So this ensures that they are not hiding behind fake images or fake personalities. They are putting their reputation online, and there's vesting in place for their token allocations. So that ensures that everything here is safe and secure. So in a nutshell, I think it's a very good initiative which already has taken off. There are a lot of burns that are already done. The price, even though the market currently is very wobbly, the fear and greed index is sitting at extreme fear. So, but regardless of that, the token has gained momentum, and over time, I think through this process, the token has the capacity and capability to appreciate in value exponentially, which is something that we can capitalize on. So I think it's a very good option to consider. But as always, make sure that you do your own investigation and research. You do get the option to purchase these tokens right here. And all you have to do is basically sign up, log in here, and then you can invest through the Gecko terminal. So you can do that right on the website without having to leave the website to other platform. You can purchase these tokens right here on the website. But yeah, I'll give you guys all the links that will be in the description. Make sure that you get those from there, and I'll see you guys in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.